Dare I say it? The time of year is almost here. Winter. And with that, sometimes comes winter blues or seasonal depression. But this year, I have soup, a blanket, a cozy mug, and a plan, and I'm going to share it with you. I normally do not get seasonal depression all that much, or the winter blues if you will, because I am really into the holidays, okay? I love everything starting just before Halloween. Christmas holiday season is just my favorite time of year, so usually I am not that down at the fact that the winter is here. I quite enjoy the winter, but a lot of people around me really suffer with seasonal depression. I also suffered from the winter blues last year really badly. I don't know. I'm linking it to the fact that it was my first year as a mom and I was just navigating a new life and it was very dark outside. I was home a lot more than I ever have been in my life, I think. It was hard. And to be honest, I was scared of this year. But no. We're not going to let that happen, okay? So I've come up with a plan and I'm going to share it with you. By the way, hi, I am Felicia. Welcome to my channel. I am a former hairdresser, currently a stay-at-home mom for the moment. Here I started to like to share some lifestyle vlogs, my new mental health journey, just a cozy little part of the internet that is me to share with you. As much as I would love to be an aesthetic, cozy channel, I just need to be honest with who I am, and it is not aesthetic, okay? It can be cozy and it can be honest. Aesthetic, be that person up here, okay? I could be the person I want to be up here. but out here, we're working on it, okay? So if you were into that, like and subscribe. But today we are going to talk about ways to battle the winter blues. And if that sounds like something you need right now, grab yourself a cozy drink, a soup, a blanket, whatever it is that you need right now, and let's get into it. Number 1 on my list is lighting and ambiance. Cozy lighting, okay? And just the feel of your home. Candles. Fake candles. They have some really great fake ones on. I say fake because I'm often just afraid of burning down my house. They have tons on Amazon that are battery powered or even is it Bluetooth? Anyways, they have like the remote. I got a box of a bunch of them for really cheap and I scattered them around the house. Also, like my scented candles, fairy lights. This way, when it gets dark early, as it does, you can start to turn on these lights, okay? Just to take, I guess, the most out of the fact that it's dark so early. Like I want to say 4:30 or 5 o'clock, whatever it is. The sun is going down, but the mood and the vibe is going up, okay? We're turning on those lights. We're turning on the fairy lights. When it's when it's around the holidays, this is the time that I turn on the 101 Christmas trees, the lights on the Christmas trees that I've put up in my home. I turn those on. The lights that I put for outside, I turn those on. Another thing I really like to do is turn on those like ambience, like YouTube video things where there's tons of them, so you can have whatever you want as a background. It could be snowing, there could be pumpkins for when it's still October. Plays any kind of music that you're looking for. There's jazz, there's low Christmas music, there's lo-fi, anything that you're into, any vibe that you need. There's classical. You can find it. Not only are you able to listen to this cozy music, you have a nice background on either your computer, your laptop. I like to turn these on. I also like the fireplace, the one that crackles. I love the one that crackles and plays like light, soft, oldie Christmas music around the holidays. Oh, okay. I like to turn those on, okay? Just get the vibe going. Make the most out of the fact that it's dark. Number 2, I like to plan things. I have plans to look forward to, whether it's with myself, with a friend, with my daughter, whatever it is. Make plans, but I just want to say with that, make space for accepting that sometimes plans fall through, okay? And that is also okay. Because sometimes when something we're looking forward to so badly falls through, we end up feeling worse, okay? So just make space for that. Sometimes, other things take priority over the plans you have, or something comes up, and that is also okay. But I like to make plans to go on evening walks to look at the Christmas lights, either in my neighborhood or another neighborhood. Make plans to try out new cafes, even if it's just to pick up a coffee on your lunch hour if you don't have time. A cafe doesn't mean that you need the time to just sit in it for hours. I mean, if you can, great, you know. Bring a book if you like to read a book. Make plans to go out to dinners with your friends, with your partner, yourself. Plans to make dinners at home, either just with your family, with yourself, have friends over for a potluck, and just have these plans to look forward to. I like to plan family dinners with my friends where I can cook. They can cook up, like, or everybody cooks, you do a potluck, you get together, just have company and share a dinner together. With this comes planning of winter activities. If you already do them, or if you want to get into a winter activity like skating, snowboarding, even just going tobogganing, these are great plans to have and make. Just have fun learning a new winter activity. Make the most of making plans to have to look forward to. Number 3. Are we at number 3? Number 3 kind of ties into what I was just saying, but get outside. Take a walk, okay? They say it's the best thing to do is get out as soon as you've woken up and the sun is out. Go outside and just like take in the vitamin D into your eyeballs, and it's supposed to help you, okay? If not, whenever you can and the sun still is out, take a walk. Whether that be on your lunch break or whenever you have time that the sun is still out. Go take a walk, get yourself outside. The vitamin D is going to do you so good. Seeing the sun is going to do you good, even if it's like kind of gloomy. It's often gloomy here in the winter. Yeah, just taking a walk in itself is going to help you. Usually, you instantly feel better when you're taking a walk. But even if you don't instantly feel better from the walk in the sun, it'll be doing you good behind the scenes. You will feel good later on. Number 5 is self-care evenings, okay? Or just self-care. Plan yourself a self-care day, a self-care evening. Moms, I know what you're saying. I hear you. I don't have time. I get it, okay? But even if it's like 20 minutes after the kids have gone to sleep or something, just take a nice long shower. Oh my God. Like, even if baths aren't really your thing, I love the idea of a bath, but my bath is not deep enough for all of me to be in it, and I get bored. So what I do like to do is take like a candlelit shower. Okay, hear me out. It sounds dangerous, but it's not, okay? So again, the ambiance. Turn off the lights. Put on some real scented candles, some fake ones. Maybe take your laptop or whatever it is, iPad, bring it into the bathroom, and have the whatever ambiance video we were talking about before going on. Right, I like the crackling of the fireplace, okay? Make sure there's enough light so that you can kind of see what you're doing in the shower, okay? Collect all the self-care shower bits that you love. I love anything from Lush, especially Snow Fairy around the holidays. Just things that smell good, okay? The body wash, the body masks, the face masks, the hair masks. Get in the shower and use all of them, okay? Self-care evening. Get out, have yourself a cup of tea, a glass of wine, whatever it is you're into. Somebody that likes baths, have that in the bath. Have it in the shower. Maybe self-care for you is journaling. Maybe that's a self-care evening, throwing on a mask and doing like writing in your journal or drawing or painting. Just take time for yourself. Things you like to do that you usually put off. Try and make the time. Prioritize yourself, okay? I know it's hard. I know everybody's busy, but try if you can. I promise it'll do you some good. And for the last one, number 5, it ties into what I was just saying. Doing a craft that you haven't done in a long time, or picking up a new craft. I personally, I don't know if it ties in with craft. I love to journal. I feel like it really does wonders for my mental health, and maybe it can for you too, or maybe it already does. If you're not into journaling, there's different types of journaling. There's junk journaling, there's bullet journaling, there's all different types. They sell journals. There's the Me Journal that my therapist just suggested to me that I got, and There's like journals with prompts in them. Sometimes it's hard when you're just looking at a blank page and you're not, just to help you get into journaling, or maybe that's just the way you prefer to journal is have prompts or questions. Like, so journaling slash crafts, okay? So like whether the craft be, I don't know, anything, crafts that you're just going to do with your children. Maybe you haven't painted in a long time and you should paint. Crocheting, pick up what you put down, pick up a new one and learn a new craft. Anything but doom scrolling on anything, okay? I know it's fun, but it's not doing us any good. And hey, you're entitled to your little scroll. Disassociating, that's fine. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and act holier than thou. Try and throw in the crafting or journaling as well. If you can completely cut out the doom scrolling, then that's great. That's a whole other video in itself that I would like to talk about. So that will be all for today's video. These are just some of the tips and things that I will be doing this winter season to just help the winter blues and seasonal depression, and just to make the most out of the winter. I would actually love to make a part 2 to this video, so I will be doing that. I have a lot more tips and things that I'd like to get more into talking about. But in the meantime, if there's anything that you do that you find really helps you with seasonal depression, winter blues, or just making the most out of winter, please share it in the comments. I'd love to read them and hear what you do. And I think that you'd also be helping somebody else that could be reading the comments. Maybe it's things I didn't mention. Maybe you want to add on to something that I did mention. With that, I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe found some helpful tips in here that you could use. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, follow, comment. I'd love to chat with you. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.